Hi, friends and family. It's your girl 144 Priestess Messages. I'm here for a collective reading today. So just take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't for the next person. I'm sending you all so much love. I'm sending you my gratitude. I hope that you have a beautiful day today. If you would like a one-on-one reading, a personal reading, Akashic Records session, or anything else, feel free to check out the box below. It does have everything it is that you will need, collective, so tribe and family. I want to give a quick note, message, and a little bit of a story, but it also has to do with some of the readings it is that we've been doing. So I don't always resonate with all of the readings, but I think there was a reading last week where it was something along the lines of like, be patient, that like some manifestation or something was going to come in, maybe just not in the form it is that you like expected, right? That it's always higher. And I know for me, I'm in a place in my journey where I don't set goals. And not everyone agrees with that, but I don't set goals just because I always aim for the highest. So I could maybe have a desire, but I'm open to it being higher than my own desire. And so that's why I don't set goals. But I myself, and I don't want to say manifesting, but I was praying to God and just my spirit team. I was like, okay, I think it's time for a healing session. I need a healing session, but I wasn't even called to go the normal routes that I do. I have my own mentors, I have all of that. I wasn't called to do any of that, and then I was going through a time in my life where it just ended up not working out in that way, But I held the faith, and it ended up I ended up receiving a healing ceremony, 144, that was beyond what I could have paid for, and it was beyond what I even would have manifested or expected, or what I would have sought out. So I don't know, that's just a message for someone, that it's like, whatever you're manifesting, whatever you're praying to God for, know that it will always come higher. All right, it will always come higher. And so I waited a little bit, I think it was maybe like a month or so, and then I ended up receiving just something, again, it was like a ceremony that was beyond what I even prayed for. So just be open to God blessing you in higher ways than you set your goals to, in higher ways than you expect. Yes, like, it's okay to set goals, and it's okay to manifest something, or maybe to have something specific, like, I want this, this, and this. That's great. But leave room for God to bring in higher for you. That's something like I've been doing on my journey, and it's never failed me. So for anyone today, that's also a message, that be open to God bringing in higher for you. All right. Forgive. Divine Mother, Divine Father, provide me with the highest wisdom, truth, and healing it is that the collective needs to hear today. We're going to grab 2 cards from this deck. Sexual wisdom and forgive. Interesting. Bottom of the deck is eternal love. Okay, so we got some love. We got some sex energy. Sexual energy. There's a song that's coming to my head. Am I original? Yeah. Am I the only one? Am I sexual? That's a song. I don't know the name of it, but I know it's a song. That's what's coming to mind here. Maybe that song means something. Maybe it means something to you and someone else. I don't know. So take that as it resonates. But we have forgive. We have sexual wisdom. Guide, the illuminated path. You have the wolf over here too. Bottom of the deck is abundance. All right, so there's obviously some sort of forgiveness that's necessary here for self or for others. We're gonna see what this is. What deck we're gonna use this deck. But there's some sort of clarity coming in. The clarity will require forgiveness. I don't know why I hear reconciliation, which, tarot readers throw around the word reconciliation, like, oh my God, reconciliation, but it just feels like some sort of understanding, and that's what this feels like. There's sexual Kadesh, is just a very holy name as well, so you could just resonate with Kadesh, but sexual wisdom too. There's some sort of clarity that you're receiving. You have 3 of Pentacles here. You know what to work on. You know what to do or where to go next. You do have the number 3 there too. And there's going to be forgiveness required for it. Let's see what that is. I'm actually going to grab a card for each of these cards. Divine Mother, Divine Father. May I have a card to clarify forgive? May I have a card to clarify sexual wisdom? Interesting. Got 6, 6, but one's in reverse. Can I have the illuminated path? Okay, the Lovers. This is about love. This is about sex. This is about union. 10 of Pentacles. This is very beautiful, but there's forgiveness needed. Something didn't, you have clarity coming in. There could be a conversation, some sort of honesty. 6 of Wands is in reverse with sexual wisdom. All right, so there's some sort of celebration that did not happen, or maybe you expected a celebration. For the 6 of Pentacles, you have forgiveness. All right, so there's some sort of forgiveness being offered here. And you have the Lovers, the illuminated path, okay? So for some of you, again, this isn't a loving connection. I did have that reconciliation energy. Reconciliation can be reconciling. It can also be, though, just a higher understanding, or like the closure of some sort, or resolution of some sort of situation. Why do we have the 6 of Pentacles with the forgiveness card? The Emperor, yeah. And then we have, so we have masculine and we have feminine energy here. A lot of feminine energy in the oracles. We have masculine in the tarot. The Emperor, the masculine energy, can be seeking forgiveness. You could also just be seeking forgiveness, whether you're feminine or masculine. We have the Fool card over here. So there's some sort of fresh, brand new start. Why the Emperor with the 6 of Pentacles? Queen of Cups. Okay, so we have a Queen of Cups. That's the feminine energy. You have the Wheel. There's some sort of forgiveness between Queen of Cups. Could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. Could just be the feminine energy, which is water anyway. And you have the Emperor. All right, so there's some sort of forgiveness being received in a connection, or you're giving some sort of forgiveness, or you're asking for forgiveness. Again, whichever way it is, or both. Hopono, hopono. And I have my right ear that's ringing, just the masculine side. And I have the Lovers. Why is the Lovers with the illuminated path? The Judgment. Okay, there's been some sort of judgment in a relationship and things are made clear. Why the Judgment with the Lovers? 7 of Wands. Queen of Swords. All right, there's some sort of standing of ground here. Why the 6 of Wands in reverse, though, with sexual wisdom? Okay, 3 of Swords. There was a celebration that did not happen here. Knight of Swords. This could be... And then the woman is in a coffin, and the man's just looking at her. All right, sexual wisdom with the 6 of Wands in reverse and the 3 of Swords. There was some sort of pain with some sort of sexual connection. Like maybe you both had sex and it didn't work out. This has something, or like it could be for some people third-party situation where there's like cheating or something like that. There was just something, there's some sort of forgiveness regarding sex, okay? Why the 3 of Swords with the 6 of Wands for sexual wisdom? Ace of Cups. And then 6 of Swords, okay? So she's naked over here, writing in her Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is also the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is the feminine. Either someone in this connection like could have cheated, or it's like maybe there was a sexual connection, but it didn't go further than that. And there's some sort of forgiveness between that masculine, that feminine at this time. Why do we have the Judgment card with the 7 of Wands? Knight of Cups. Why the Knight of Cups with the 7 of Wands? 2 of Wands. All right, it does feel like two people, you have 9 of Wands over here, want a fresh new start, and then the 9 of Wands, she's in a tree and he's looking at her. Feels like there's either some closure or reconciliation. This could be a past connection. You have Death card, you have 6 of Swords, okay? So there is a death and rebirth, or there was a death, but 6 of Swords, you're coming out of troubled waters. It feels like there's forgiveness in this connection. Whether you move forward with this connection or not, there's still forgiveness like over here. You have the 2 of Wands with the Knight of Cups, okay? So you're looking to look past this. You're looking to look at the bigger picture, to look past this. It feels like a lot of maturity about this. Again, it's either like there was a sexual connection here, it didn't go further. There could have been some sort of pain. You have sexual wisdom with the 3 of Swords. That could also be like betrayal and like someone cheating on someone, or like sleeping with someone else, the stuff like that. But it looks like there is a masculine and feminine who's going to go through some sort of forgiveness and look past it. Why do we have the 2 of Wands? Why is that 2 of Wands here? Why is that 2 of Wands here? Why is that 2 of Wands here? 5 of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Death. Bottom of the deck, the Magician. Why do we have the 5 of Swords with the Page of Pentacles? With the King of Wands, why the Death card? Why the Death card? Page of Cups. This person didn't want to give a cup or an offer. And so this ended up ending. This connection, and you have Temperance, but things are coming to a balance. Okay, this is a King of Wands energy over here. You have a Queen of Cups over there. Five of Swords with the Page of Pentacles and the Death card. I'm getting like this person, it's like they had something, but they didn't want to give it up. You have the Death card with the Page of Cups. Okay. But it just feels like a cup that was never handed over, and so that's what this could be. That Six of Wands, it was like there was no celebration. It just didn't happen. It didn't go further than that. Why do we have the Five of Swords with the King of Wands? The Hermit going within. And you have the Stars over here, which is two people, and that's healing. This person has gone within about this, either connection or like whatever happened. This person had to spend time alone. Why the Hermit card with the King of Wands, Queen of Wands? This person had to spend time alone. To find themselves. This is getting really deep. Can I have a clarification for the channel that's coming through? Four of Pentacles. And then you have the Temperance card over here. Seven of Pentacles. For some of you, it's like this masculine had to find more of like himself. Again, this is all energy, so take it as it resonates. But someone walked, and I'm sorry for the noise in the background. Someone walked away from this connection. They didn't give a cup. I do think that there was some sort of sexual history there. They didn't give their cup though fully. They never did. But there's forgiveness here because of it. This person has spent a lot of time within. It's like they see, they're understanding more about the sexual connection or the connection in general. And they're seeing more of themselves in that person. Why is the Queen of Wands here? The Venerable Man. He sees her in him. And again, it could just be like the mirror reflection of like, wow, I have a deeper understanding of this masculine and feminine side. All right? He sees the feminine differently. Now, this could be forgiveness and... Why the Venerable Man with the Queen of Wands? Four of Wands and Seven of Swords. Okay, so there's some sort of celebration over here. Five of Wands. For some of you, this is like just a kind of closure kind of thing, and there is forgiveness, but there's like someone over here that maybe is moving on to something else, but there's some sort of need for forgiveness here. You have the Seven of Swords and the Four of Wands. So there is some sort of celebration, or it could just be that this person is being sneaky about it. Why the Seven of Swords with the Four of Wands? Why is there a sneaky celebration? Six of Swords. So this person is coming out of troubled waters over here. Nine of Wands. There is celebration here. And I'm getting a call at the same time. What card is this? The Page of Wands. And we have the Strength card and the Five of Swords, the Five of Wands over here. This person is going through an awakening right now. This person has to go through an awakening before they see you, or before like this forgiveness happens. Again, for some people, it's like you're not going to get back together, but there's going to be a deeper understanding of vulnerability. I hear intimacy and forgiveness, which intimacy is not just like intimate the way that we know. It feels like for the celebration to come, whether it's with you or not, like maybe you're celebrating with someone else, there's just some sort of closure for some sort of past connection here. And you're both going to see beyond the bigger picture. Why the Six of Swords? Temperance, okay? You're coming into peace. You and another person are coming into peace. You have King of Pentacles over here. So for some of you, there's this closure around this connection. Someone else is coming in for you. For others of you, there is someone that wants some sort of forgiveness, and it's up to you and your discernment of like where you are and where they are. But this person will want peace with you. All right. Either way, there's going to be peace in this connection and forgiveness. Lessons learned. And there's either reconciliation Or for some of you, like this is just the closure to move on to what's coming in next. All right? That's what I have for you. I hope that it resonates. I'm going to grab a few different cards for advice. If you would like a personal reading, a one-on-one session, Akashic Records session, or anything else, feel free to check out the box below. Divine Feminine, all right? You are in your power, feminine energy. Number 7's mastery, magnetic receptive power. And she started off as the Queen of Cups. She came out in the end as the Queen of Wands, okay? So someone could also just be recognizing more of the feminine for some of you. It's like maybe someone in the past didn't like recognize your worth, but they see it now. And I don't want to read that from like a energy of like, oh my God, they didn't like, you know, use your discernment. With all tarot readings, use your discernment. Not everyone that comes back is meant to be or comes back changed. But for some of you, there is someone who's kind of learned some lessons here. And then for others of you, this closure will allow for that new person to come in. You have duality, many meanings, misunderstandings. It does feel like there was misunderstandings. It feels like both the masculine and the feminine misunderstood each other. And in the end, they're able to see more of themselves in the other person. Like, I can't help but understand. Or it's like, because you had the Queen of Wands with the King of Wands. And then the Hermit card going within. When you go within, that person is you. You know, so there's just some sort of like maturity and understanding here that will bring forgiveness to the situation or this hurt. The thinking woman, bottom of the deck is indecision. All right, for some of you, like the feminine energy especially, will have to make some sort of decision. And we'll see what that is. You do have Aphrodite, eternal love. Okay, so there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of maturity here. Like lessons learned. You have Pele, light your fire. There's a lot of fire here. You have the King and the Queen of Wands. Bottom of the deck is sacred, medicine, and light your fire. Pele is also a goddess of transformation. So that could resemble all the transformation that's happening in this connection or in your life. I'm guided to get 2 love messages. Look at that, mirror reflections. Okay. Whether you reconcile with this person or not, I think there's definitely both a maturity and it's like King of Wands, Queen of Wands, the Hermit card. If you go deep within, that person is you. On a very deep level, which we don't like to admit, right? But there's a very deep healing here and understanding and forgiveness. Emotions are natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. On the bottom of the other deck, you had many meanings, misunderstandings. Yes, it feels like there was some sort of pain regarding a sexual connection. Either this just never ended up being a relationship, but was like maybe a strong soul tie, whatever it is, past life connection, soulmate. There was some hurt here, deep down. But if you don't see past the emotions, and that's what this is, it's like it's 2 people that are able to see past their emotions and what they think is right? Because you have the 5 of Swords with the Hermit card. So it's like, what happens when 2 people think that they're right? And so these 2 people, masculine, feminine, are able to find a common ground and able to see one another and the other person without the ego and without the distortions of the ego, maybe the shadow and emotions that are holding on to resentment or like just seeing it from your filter. What if we were to look at it from above rather than through our own filters? There's like a big maturity here with this forgiveness. Really, really big. And there is definitely a need to let go of the resentment or the emotion or the hurt, like in the heart, with that 3 of Swords, because that's a heartbreak, in order to come to this resolution, reconciliation, or forgiveness. I'll take them both. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Well, you have 3 messages. I love this. And so what this could be is like, it was like a sexual connection. It never ended up being more, okay? Feminine energy, I guess sometimes you could usually see, and it's just energy, right? So whether it's a male or a female, is usually the one that will want more, right? And it's just energy that I'm talking about. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. And I was like writing this poetry in my head like a week or two ago. Where it's like when you love something, or when you truly love something or love someone, it's like a flower, right? And in life, we just want to pick the flower. We want to pick it and take it out. But then when you pick the flower dies. The petals start to wilt. It's no longer alive. You can give it the water, but eventually it will die out. It's like when you love something or when you love someone, you admire the flower. You see how beautiful it is for whatever it is. It's in all cycles and seasons. The flower may get wilty, it may change colors, whatever it is, but you don't pick the flower. You just admire the flower. And there's some deep revelations that are happening here between the masculine and feminine, this connection. Let there be closeness between you two, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows, and it gives. It does feel like maybe like in the past, like, again, there was some sort of pain or hurt, like, and then even some sort of level or layer of control. You can't control anyone, but you can allow someone the freedom to love and to be themselves. And then when two people have that freedom to love and to be themselves, it's a beautiful thing. And when people choose, right, you can't control 111, but when two people choose to love one another, or like for some people, like, again, whatever it is, when two people choose to love one another and just simply admire and hold that space, and not control or grab on, I think it's a very beautiful thing. Tune out of your thoughts and into your heart. Everything you're looking for is really inside you. Look within, keep an open heart and mind, and then follow your intuition. Beyond thought, there is a knowing that embraces all knowledge, beyond logic, beyond thought. Your inner vision has a magnetic quality that draws everything you need closer to you. Okay, go within. I love the imagery. And that's really what the message of here, it's two people that are going within. I just heard the song Hit Different by SZA too. Allow your imagination to drift beyond the horizon, beyond time. There is a world of dreams without limits, full of magical ideas, a world just waiting for you. But this faraway world is not so far. It is inside your heart, and all it takes to get there is a dream. Okay? You are so beautiful. You are so special. Your dreams are not too far from reality. Especially for you Pisces that are watching. This is a collective message for the Pisces, which everyone's a dreamer, but you Pisces are extra dreamers, okay? So this is a very beautiful message. Two people who really are understanding, like love, right? Love does not control, it does not hate, it does not hold resentment, it just admires, and it just sits there. Just sits there and holds that space and that container of sacred love, divine union. That's what I have for you. I hope that this resonates. I'm sending you all so much love. I hope that you have a beautiful day. If you would like to book a session with me, personal reading, Akashic Records, or anything else, feel free to check out the box below. I love you, and you have a great day.